Hey music fans! As a roadie, I had this great opportunity to tour with all these bands. I wrote a book about my experiences on the road, and it was the #1 new release on Amazon and Bios, and it's now sold millions of copies on Kindle. I'm Joel Roadie, and this is my podcast, Party Like a Rock Star. So I got another one here. Have we heard of a fella named REN?
No, I have not.
So this was a cool one. This is my buddy Ron, my roadie friend, my friend for a lot of years now. This guy's a cool cat, and I played him REN. He'd never heard of REN. Well, a little spoiler, the night of this, so I played it for him, and then that night he wrote to me that he watched it like a dozen times, and then the next day he texted me again that he had watched it like 10 more times. So it seems to have had a profound impact on him. And I felt the same when I first reacted to it. If you guys are interested in seeing my first reaction to Hi REN, you can do so here. I thought it was amazing, and I still think it's amazing, which is why I selected it to play for Ron. So who is Ron? Ron Crume is a roadie. He's worked for the Eagles, Guns N' Roses, Poison, Maxwell, Kiss, Garbage, Bryan Adams, PUFF DADDY, Seal, the Family Values Tour, and he's also toured with Ozzfest. So we'll see what he does here as he reacts to this really great video by REN. It's called Hi REN. We're going to give it a go together. Also, real quick, I want to throw a shout out, a thank you to Steggies.com for sending me some gear. The shirt I'm wearing throughout this video is from Steggies. I appreciate it. It was very comfortable, and thanks for hooking me up, guys. So let's jump into this. Let's see what Ron thinks. Thanks. Okay, so this is a guy named REN. You had mentioned on the phone that you're not really into rap, even though you toured with Puff Daddy. But I wanted to see if I could change your mind a little bit. He's not a traditional rapper, but there's rap elements for sure. So I thought this was amazing when I heard it, and I think you'll think the same, but let's see what you have to say. So let's give it a go.
Hi there, Ran. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down you know that. Deep down you know I'm always in periphery. Ran, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ran. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect, you're always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate, this time is different, man, trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place, and my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great, and when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Wow, your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious, Eminem did it. Played on guitar, Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath us. That's right, speak your truth, your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to ask for you, say it instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside. Newsflash, I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mustopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs. That I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that me to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate different side. When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare. But there were victims, and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
What'd you think?
It was that he's very well trained in guitar, in classical guitar, and as he was going along, I'm like, wow, this is sort of like an Eminem thing with where he's talking from his head of the demons that are in there, and then he mentioned Eminem. I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. um, it's pretty incredible for for just one person on a guitar. That was pretty deep. That was pretty intense. And I particularly like the way that he portrayed the song with the cinematography and the lighting. I loved the lighting in that. I thought that was really clever. It was very well done. I liked it.
Yeah. See, I think he's such a strong lyricist. And then when he starts singing in that little bit, you're like, oh, he's got a voice too.
Yeah.
And so he's very versatile. I think there's a lot of avenues this guy can pursue. He does have other songs. I've listened to them, but I think that's, I called it his opus when I first heard it. I thought it was something really special. So
yeah, that was good.
It's good. Yeah. Have we ever heard of Baby Metal?
No, I've not heard of. Is that a band or a style?
It's a band.
Okay. It's not a bunch of kids that are thrashing on stage. 5-year-olds.
Not five.
No, okay. So a band called Baby Metal. Okay.
What's the difference from 5-year-olds thrashing on stage to 45-year-olds? They're all still kids. None of them grew up.
True. Yeah, true.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the show. I now have a Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Discord, and even a Patreon. The Patreon you can join for as little as $1. The handle on all of them, it's of course, Joel Roadie. I'll see you guys on the next one.